Let me ask you something that might hit a little too close to home. Have you ever looked back at a moment that broke you and whispered to yourself, I should have been stronger? Not, I wish I didn't go through that. Not, I wish it didn't hurt so much, but I should have been stronger. Like somehow your pain was proof of weakness. Like the fact that you struggled means you failed some invisible test of toughness. If that sentence has lived in your chest like a stone, today, day 8 of this self forgiveness journey is for you. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. That thought is a lie. And it has kept too many of us in shame for way too long. So stay with me. Let's pull that lie into the light together. Hey, my beautiful souls, welcome back to day 8 of our 28-day self-forgiveness journey. I'm Dagmary, and I'm so grateful you're here with me today. This episode is called The Lie That I Should Have Been Stronger. And I want to start by saying this. I didn't just pick this topic because it sounds good. I picked it because I've lived it. I've worn that lie like a second skin. I've used it to punish myself. I've used it as a weapon to keep myself small. And I've watched it do the same thing to people I love. I remember one night, just one of many nights, standing in my bathroom, looking at myself in the mirror. My eyes were swollen from crying. My shoulders were tight like I'd been carrying bricks. And I said out loud, you should have been stronger than this. Not kinder, not safer, not more supported. Stronger. Like strength is the only thing that makes you worthy. And I want you to hear me clearly. If you've ever said that to yourself, you're not alone. But you also don't have to keep believing it. Because by the end of this episode, you're going to know where that lie comes from, how it hides in our healing, and how to finally release it. So wherever you are, driving, folding laundry, sitting in your car, trying not to cry, take a breath with me. You're in the right place. So let's define this thing. The lie that I should have been stronger is the belief that your pain was your fault. Your breakdown meant you were weak. And if you were better, smarter, or stronger, you would have handled it differently. It's the voice that says, you should have known better. You should have left sooner. You should have fought harder. You should have seen the red flags. You should have survived that without falling apart. Do you hear how cruel that is? That lie doesn't comfort you. It doesn't teach you. It doesn't heal you. It accuses you. And why does this matter so much in self-forgiveness? Because you can't forgive yourself while you're still running a trial inside your head. You can't heal when part of you is still convinced you were supposed to be superhuman. Real forgiveness requires truth. And the truth is, you were human in that moment, not weak, not stupid, not less than human. Let me ask you a question. What happens when we keep believing we should have been stronger? We stop honoring what we survived. We stop seeing the full story. We stop allowing ourselves compassion. We turn trauma into a personality flaw. And baby, that's not healing. That's emotional self-harm. So today, we're breaking that lie apart piece by piece. All right, let me take you into a real place with me. There was a season of my life where I was drowning. Not in a dramatic TV kind of way. I mean quiet drowning. Smiling in public. Crying alone. Pushing through because everybody depended on me. I was trying to hold myself together while my marriage was carrying the weight of PTSD. My husband is a disabled veteran and I love that man deeply. But anyone who's lived inside the storm of PTSD knows it doesn't just live in one body. It spills into the whole house. There were nights when the air felt unsafe. Nights when I didn't know what version of tomorrow I was waking up into. Nights when I tried to be the calm, the anchor, the strong one. And I thought that was love. But some nights I broke. I'd sit in my car after an argument and just shake. Not because I was dramatic, but because I was tired. Tired of being the stable one. Tired of not having space to fall apart. Tired of feeling like if I wasn't strong, everything would collapse. And you want to know what I told myself? I should have been stronger. I told myself I was weak for crying. Weak for feeling scared. And listen, like love meant I wasn't allowed to be human. I was talking to someone I trust and I was confessing all the ways I felt like I failed. And I said I should have been stronger. Dagmary, stronger than what? Stronger than exhaustion? You were living a life that would have cracked most people in half, and you're still here. It's like my soul stopped